Pig slimed me. Got it all the way up on my chest here, all the way down my leg. They jumped up on the fence when I was coming to feed them. Since it's been so wet, it's awfully muddy. Yeah. Morning everybody, I am Jeff the Homestead Dad and welcome to the Homestead. You can probably see the dirt right there. I still haven't heard back from the gutter company. Apparently the chickens think I'm going to feed them. Actually, I don't know if you guys can see this, the sun is out. It has stopped raining. It's only supposed to stop today, tomorrow, and Sunday it's going to rain again. But we'll take the one-day dry out while we can get it. The good news is when we're butchering this weekend, my friend's where she butchers, it's in an overhang, so we should be, even with this pouring rain, we should be good. So I can hardly walk. These chickens are getting in my way. I'm gonna feed the animals. I'll see you guys in a bit. So I mentioned in yesterday's video that I'm trying to get ready for butchering this weekend, and to that end I've got knives out. I'm not going to use all of these knives for butchering, but I figured while I had the sharpener out I might as well sharpen them all. I'm not sure if the cleavers will fit in the sharpener because they're really thick, although it looks like they will. So I'm going to give it a shot. The way you use this is the Presto Eversharp. I will put a link below if you guys are interested. It's very simple to do. You run it a couple times through the number 1, you run it a couple times through the number 2 side, right, left, and right, and then your knife is sharp. So, and you're not supposed to push down on it, you just let the weight of the knife bring it through. What it has, I don't know if you guys can see that in there, there's a sharpening stone in there, so this grind, or this angle keeps it, and when you turn it on like this, you hear it just spins the wheel, and you pull it through. Let's go ahead and start with a little one and I'll show you. So you put it through here, like that. And like that. Come on, focus on that, please. No, it's not going to focus on that. Anyway, the knife is sharp. I can get a piece of paper, but I can see where the grind is. I can see the edge of the blade is pretty darn good. So that's as simple as it is. And if you keep your knives relatively sharp, I think then you only have to use the second side, which is more of like a honing side of the sharpener. So I'm going to go ahead and sharpen all these up so that we're ready to go. Okay, the knives are all sharp. It doesn't take very long. The cleavers took a little bit longer because the angle at which, or the bevel at which it was cut on the very bottom was slightly different, so I just reground it so that I can use this, and this actually worked well. I probably couldn't do anything any wider than this, any thicker than this knife, but this one worked. And then you can see, just for testing purposes, I did the little paper tests with the knife, and they were all really sharp. So the baby's up, gotta go. It has turned into a beautiful day. It is about 50 degrees. The sun is out. Everything is starting to dry out. This guy's losing his boot. So he's getting his sock wet. Put your boot on, Turkey. I'm taking the garbage out, and then I've got to run. So when we had our fall party, I moved a magneto. We have a walk behind Toro that I really like, but one of the magnetos is gone, so it's only running on one cylinder. Which is not enough power to turn the blades and cut anything. So my dad got a new magneto for it and had set it on top of the mower, but I didn't want it getting lost when we had the fall party. So I moved it, so I'm gonna go find it, put it on there because he might do that today. Ooh, that sun is bright. It's nice. So here's the Toro walk behind mower. Here are the parts that my dad is gonna need. There's the new magneto in the bag there, and it goes on over here. I love this. So this is the kind of mower that I used when I had my business. I loved the T-bar. This is what this is called. So to use this mower, you have to hold on here. That's the safety. And then you push forward on one side or the other, and that's how you steer it. If you want to go one way, you push a little bit. You know, like if I want to go to the left, I push harder on this. On the right-hand side, and it'll go to the left. Similar to how a zero-turn rider does with the two paddles. I don't like the pistol grip mowers. We had one for a short while, and it just was counterintuitive to me. So anytime I can find one of these for cheap, normally, in fact, I bought one for a few $100s several years ago. If you can find one in decent shape, all of the parts are replaceable. So you can't go wrong with it. They're bulletproof. Not technically, but really good mowers. I'm gonna get some dinner done. I like these things. They're Stouffer's skillets. You just dump them in, heat them up. They got vegetables and meat and everything. Family size seems to work for us. And in fact, sometimes I get 2 family size and put them in. Most of the kids are outside with my dad. This little one was not happy that I set her down to try to do this, so I'm putting her in the high chair, giving her some toys to play with. And we're not sure if it's the magneto anymore. We were getting spark on both of them. It looked like some stuff may have been loose. He's trying to figure that out. I'm doing dinner. Well, since it's not totally nasty out, we've got a beautiful sunset. We're going to take the BB gun over and shoot some BBs at the target, but by the time we're done, it'll be pretty dark. So I'm going to go ahead and close the vlog now. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please consider clicking on that thumbs up button, sharing, commenting, subscribing. All of those things really help, and I appreciate it so much. We'll see you guys in the next one. Some BBs with the moon rising. Good hit.